So in today's video, we are going over the top 5 beach towns in West Michigan.
It's only customary this time of year because it is hotter than the surface of the sun right now.
Yes, that's why we're in the studio. So stay tuned.
Let's go.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Kevin Irwin.
And I'm Ross Young.
We are local real estate agents here in the West Michigan area. If you are brand new to our channel, we go over anything and everything that has to do with living and thriving here in the West Michigan area. So whether you're looking to move here or maybe you already do live here and you're looking to make a move, do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can send us a text, you can call us, you can email us, or even send a pigeon carrier if you have
Whatever you got to do.
Yeah, whatever you guys got to do to get hold of us. We absolutely love talking to you guys. So without further ado, it's hot out.
It is hot out.
We love water. So today we're talking beach towns.
You know, Michigan has over 11,000 lakes, most notably the Great Lakes.
Yes. All right. So obviously Michigan is the hand, right? And what is most notable about Michigan? It is the fact that it is surrounded by the world's largest freshwater lakes. We call them lakes, but realistically, they're more like oceans. Actually, fun fact, I watched a Nat Geo episode on the Great Lakes, and there's actually a lot of stuff we do not know about the depths of Great Lakes. And there's actually a waterfall underneath the Mackinac Bridge that is bigger than Niagara Falls. Fun fact. Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yes. So way back before the Great Lakes were filled up, there was a massive waterfall right underneath of that bridge. Oh. So just fun fact.
Learn something new every day.
Yes, you do. But we are talking more about Lake Michigan here in this video. We're going to start from Saugatuck, and we're going to go all the way north to Silver Lake Sand Dunes.
Absolutely. So Saugatuck is kind of a hidden gem. I would really say that Saugatuck is mostly occupied by people that are out of state.
Yep. A lot of these beach towns are.
A lot of these beach towns are, but when you go to Saugatuck, one thing that you're definitely going to notice is the walkability of the downtown area. You have the channel that runs right through there, Kalamazoo River, Kalamazoo Lake, right through Saugatuck, and you're going to have a marina right there on the outside of the walkable downtown, and you're going to have yachts and yachts and yachts.
Yes.
All over the place. Lots of yachts. You have yacht clubs. Yeah. And Saugatuck is actually one of my wife and I's favorite places to go, only because of the walkability, and then you're able to walk right down through these yacht clubs and look at all these big yachts.
Right.
Without saying yachts one more time. But nonetheless, they have awesome shops. They have awesome restaurants. We always go to the Butler, which you can sit right outside and look at the channel and look at all the boats passing by. And it is definitely just a really nice area. Now, one place you really have to visit when you go down there is the Oval Beach. Now, Oval Beach is actually ranked top 25 in the world, best beaches to visit. It's even been featured on MTV and National Geographic. Kind of give you some name drops.
Dropping bombs today.
Dropping bombs. So one thing to really notice about Saugatuck is it is still a small town. It very much has a small town feel.
Yes.
And so it's not going to be like a large coastal oceanic town or city that you would find on the east and west coast.
You know, and obviously Ross talked a lot about the Saugatuck area because he's very close to that area where he was born and raised.
Yep.
Let's move a little bit further north, and let's go to Holland. Holland, Michigan. What can we say about Holland? It's another beach town.
Another beach town.
It's
very rich in Dutch heritage.
Yes, very rich in Dutch heritage. Has a beautiful downtown.
Interesting fact about that, if you don't go there during the summer and you go there during the winter, all their sidewalks are actually heated.
Yeah.
Because they get a lot of lake effect snow, and they want to preserve their downtown feel, being able to walk through downtown Holland. And best way to combat that, heated sidewalks. Don't have to shovel.
No, and that really is a beautiful thing, because when you're walking downtown Grand Rapids, or after we've had a really slushy snow and you're just wading through slush, it's not fun. So if it can be melted, heck yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely. So when you're in Holland, what you really want to look for is Holland State Park, Tunnel Park, which is just the north of the state park there. Both of them are very, very nice beaches. There's a lot of camping opportunities you have out there, but if you do plan to camp, you definitely have to plan probably a year in advance because they fill up super fast.
Yeah.
Back to the Dutch heritage with Holland is every year they have a Tulip Time Festival, which is a week long. And they've even had the king and queen from Holland over in Europe come to these festivals, which is kind of interesting side fact. But nonetheless, you're going to find wooden windmills, you're going to find parks, you're going to find all the amenities that anybody would really be looking for. Anybody with a family, definitely a family-oriented place.
Also, real quick, the farmers markets in most
Yes.
of these beach towns are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. So, if you're like our families and you love going to the farmers market to get fresh produce, we've got you covered there.
Absolutely. Holland is actually the farmers market that my wife goes to, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely. It's huge.
It's a massive farmers market. One thing to notice, much like what the rest of West Michigan, is that you're going to find breweries scattered all over the place. And these are going to be walkable from these marinas where you're going to be able to dock your boat, walk into town, grab a drink, grab some food, do some shopping, get back on the boat, and head back out to the water.
Yes, which is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So in Highland, you got Lake Makatawa. I mentioned Saugatuck has Kalamazoo River, Kalamazoo Lake. So Highland, you have Lake Makatawa, and that's going to be your main thoroughway out to Lake Michigan.
So, and it is really cool when you go down there. You can walk all around the bays, and it feels, just got a feeling to it.
Yeah.
It's a beach town. It
Yeah.
feels like a beach town. Absolutely.
You definitely see a lot of boats on the road, even being pulled by trailers, obviously, but
You get out towards Lake Michigan, most of the roads are covered in sand. A lot of times you'll be driving down and you'll have to veer out because the sand is pushed over the road a little bit. So
Yep.
it is legitly like a beach town.
Now, to kind of put a plug in for some of the houses you find in these areas, Saugatuck, Holland, the other ones that we're going to get into, you're going to find kind of an older part of town where it was more established as more of an industrial city. It wasn't until recently that they really got into more of the tourist side of things. So what you're going to find is right along the lakeshore, right on Lake Michigan, you will find 7-figure homes on Lake Michigan that are absolutely just stunning.
Yep, absolutely. The
Just-
sunsets are absolutely to die for. And don't worry, you can find some high six figures and mid six figures, but if you're looking for that high end property, it's going to be along Lake Michigan.
Yep. And then once you get more into town, you're going to find more of the modest, affordable homes.
Yes, absolutely.
So let's go up to Grand Haven. Why don't you cover
Grand
a little bit of
Haven?
Grand Haven?
We love Grand Haven. It's kind of a staple beach town that everybody has heard of here in West Michigan. That's where my family has always gone since we were kids. If we're going to the beach, we were going to Grand Haven,
Right.
and that's where we've been. Grand Haven has a very nice walkable downtown. They have a very nice campground right along Lake Michigan that you can go to and camp, which is very close to downtown. So you can go down there, you can visit all the restaurants, you can do shopping. There's tons of shopping downtown Grand Haven. Another really cool thing that Grand Haven has is our Coast Guard Festival. Now, the Coast Guard Festival is every single year, and it is absolutely phenomenal. It's a great time for a family to go out. You can watch all the boats go down the bay and the harbor. If you got a boat, I got a boat. I got to put an engine in it, and then I'm going to be there next year. But it's a good time, and the fireworks.
Yeah.
The fireworks are
amazing.
absolutely phenomenal. So make sure that you put that on your list to check that out.
And what's really fun is when you, especially have little kids, and you get to walk around the big Coast Guard boats like the icebreakers and
yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Oh, those things
They're
are
cool.
Even for me. I mean, I'm just a larger kid,
Right.
but those
Oh,
things
yeah, I
are
don't
so
wanna grow
cool.
up.
Those things are sweet. On to Muskegon.
Muskegon is sneaky.
I would say so.
The reason I say that is because here in West Michigan, Muskegon kind of had a bad rap for a while. But until you actually physically go to Muskegon and go to the beach side of Muskegon, you don't really realize how beautiful it actually is. When we were getting prepared to make this video, we were looking up some different info about the different beach towns that maybe we didn't know. Majority of the stuff we ended up knowing, but a couple of the different lists named Muskegon Beach at the #1 spot. I think there's a couple reasons for that.
I would have to agree with you 100% because you have Muskegon State Park, you have Bear Lake, you have all the amenities that you would find in Grand Haven and Holland, but it just seems to be a little quieter.
Right. It's quieter. It just has a different feel to it. There's a restaurant down there that you absolutely have to check out.
Yeah.
And I won't shut up about it because we went there 2 weekends in a row and we just kind of fell in love with that area, but it's called The Deck. And this place is a huge outdoor restaurant. You can get takeout, you can go sit, and they always have live bands out there. You can see Lake Michigan from pretty much any seat you're sitting at. It's just a cool restaurant.
And one thing to note with all these towns, they have state parks
Yes.
right there. So it's open to the public. You can go to any one you want as long as you buy a park pass, which a lot of times people in Michigan here, we always buy the park pass right on our license plate, which
It's
is
only $10.
$10.
Yeah.
On to Silver Lake.
Silver Lake Sand Dunes, one of my favorite places in Michigan,
Yeah.
to be honest. If you guys haven't gathered from watching our channel before, we are motorsports enthusiasts, which actually I think a lot of people love the motorsports because it's just that adrenaline, seeing what the machine can do and pushing it to its limits. If you like that, Silver Lake Sand Dunes is a paradise. It is a massive, massive sand dune area that you can take your truck out. Some of the stuff I've seen out there is insane that actually runs out there.
So,
But
on a side note, Jeep night the other night, somebody showed me a picture of somebody who brought a Prius out there.
yep, that's what
Wouldn't
I'm talking about.
recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. They got stuck.
Yeah.
But
They still
They've done
tried. So really, they let anybody in there. It is a blast. If you want to rent quads or rent Jeeps, they have all of that stuff there. Now, that's not the only thing there is to do in Silver Lake Sand Dunes. Silver Lake is an all-sports lake. In the backdrop of that lake is a massive sand dune. And this particular sand dune is not open to motorized vehicles. So if you've got little kiddos, or even if you want to climb a sand dune and see what's up on top to see Lake Michigan from a higher viewpoint, that's really cool to do for your family. A couple other things to know about that area. It is very camping friendly. All of these beach towns have camping, but I would say this is more of a northern feel camping.
Yep.
There's going to be a ton of campgrounds right around Silver Lake. Some of the campgrounds you can even permanently park your camper there in that park and leave it there all year round and just pay, to have a spot. And then there's a campground right around that Silver Lake so that you can overlook that, and then you can also see Lake Michigan from that lake.
Yep.
So it's a cool place. Downtown Hart, Pentwater, kind of that whole area over there is very northern feeling. If you have not watched our north versus south video, make sure you check that one out because that's what we go over in that video is the difference between the north and south feel.
Yep.
So
I would agree. In Silver Lake and Hart, probably Hart would be the most walkable downtown that you can have up in that area.
yep.
All these towns are fantastic.
Yeah, and stepping away from beach for 2 seconds, West Michigan has a ton of walkable downtowns. We've
Yes.
talked about a bunch of them in a lot of different areas. We still have a lot of areas to dial in for you guys. So if there's any areas that you want us to go to, make sure you throw those down in the comment section.
Not only that, but put your plug in for what's your favorite.
Yeah. What was your favorite out of these beach towns that you want to visit the most?
Yep.
Let's get some convos going down there because it helps the channel out.
Absolutely. Anything for you guys.
Absolutely. So we won't keep rambling on here. Just so you guys know, we are going to go to each one of these beach towns in person. Got to get my engine done so we can actually be in the water. But we're going to go to each one of these beach towns so that we can dissect them a ton for you guys so that you know exactly what you're getting in that area if you're going to move here or you want to move to those locations.
Absolutely.
So, without further ado, if you need us at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We actually had somebody almost try to send the pigeon carrier because my email wasn't working, but we will get back to you guys. We love talking to you. We absolutely love helping people move here to West Michigan. Without further ado, we will talk to you guys soon.
See ya.